Hi there, I'm back here for another video where I'm going to be talking about a product which again took me by surprise. So I've been using this for at least like 3-4 months, and again, this is not a sponsored video. It's just something which I really liked and something which just took me by shock. Now, as my profile and as my job, I am always creating like eye looks, so I get sent so many kohl pencils, so many different kinds of eyeliners and all those kind of things. And so from my years and years of experience, I can tell you whether there is a good kohl pencil or not. And I am so shook by this range, and I was so surprised that it can be so good, because I've tried out a lot of pastel eyeliners and they desperately suck, and I finally found something which is like so good, and I was so shocked that it is so good that I couldn't accept that it is so good. That was kind of my situation. So definitely try these out if you're looking for one of these. So I'm going to be showing you the hand swatches, giving you the review, and I'm also going to be showing you how it works on the eyes. So let's get started. So the product which I've been raving about all this time is the Swiss Beauty's eyeliner. So this range is called as the Swiss Beauty Color Me Happy Eyeliner. So these are long wears, transfer proof as well as smudge proof. And yes, they are like legit transfer proof and smudge proof, considering a lot of brands tell that, but they don't really last. So these actually they do last. And let's talk about how these kind of work and what is with me and the pastel eyeliners. So talking about this range, you can see that there are so many colors in this. So they come in 12 shades, and it also has a black and a white. So excluding that from the range, you have 10 colorful, vibrant kind of tones. I personally think that these are perfect for anyone who's like a college kid, and if you just want that extra bit of color on your look, I think these are so cute to go in for. Like you can just do a black liner and have a line above, in any of the colors, or you can do a black liner on the top and a little bit of kohl in the lower lash line, and make that pop. I think these are beautiful for that. And also for the inner corners, you can also use these for those. They do smudge out well in case you're trying to create like an eyeshadow look, but it kind of makes the color a lot more subtle, which I don't really personally like. So I feel like these work better just as using them as kohl pencils or eyeliners. So coming to the price point, these retail for 249 rupees per piece, and I think that's a really good price. And you get around 0.4 grams of product. Let me just show you how much that is, because I don't think anyone cares about how much is 0.4. So you get this much amount of product, which is pretty good. Talking about the packaging, it's retractable, quite good. It does not break in the middle where you have to push it back inside. And all of them are color coded depending on whatever shade is there inside it, which I think is really helpful and beneficial. So the cap does shut really tight, which makes it a lot more easier for travel too. So now that you've taken a look at the hand swatches, let's go ahead and let's create something which is a little fun and playful on the eye, and let's see how it goes. So for look number one, I'm going to be using the shade Lavender Rose Camellia. It's kind of like a pink. I'm just inspired from my outfit. So that's like a little bit of color which I've put at this point, and we're going to extend that with a little more color. So you can see how intense and vibrant that is. It was like a pretty good one stroke application. You can also go with another layer if you want to make it like full opaque kind of thing. But I think it looks really good, and I do have pigmentation on my lid, and this color is much more lighter than my skin tone, and it did show up like so beautifully. So now I'm going to use Purple Aster. It's kind of like a very vivid kind of a purple. I remember I was searching for a color like this probably when I was in college, and I could not find one like this. So it's such a beautiful color. We are just gonna apply that in the outer area, and I'm gonna slightly blend that into my first color, and I'm gonna very slightly wing it out. I'm not creating a very sharp wing. So I felt like it's too Barbie and I just wanted a pop of color. So we're going to use this mint toned color, which is called as Turquoise Orchid. And we're going to use this in the waterline, and let's see how it shows up. I haven't used this yet in the waterline. I only used it on the lid and it looked really well. But now let's see how it works on the waterline. So this is what I'm talking about. Like this shows up on the waterline compared to a lot of other ones. Let me come a little more closer and show you how it looks. So you're up close into my face, and that is what I'm talking about. I don't get any color which shows up so well on me, and something which sticks on my waterline because I really struggle. You can already see my under eyes are like kind of starting to tear up. I'm really bad when it comes to the waterlines, and I feel like this at least gets over quickly, so I can get a good one swipe application. So this is look number one for you using these three shades. For the next look, we're going to do something a little more fun, add a little more amount of color into the look. So I'm going to start off with this peachy color because I felt like it's something which a lot of us usually use and just works really well to highlight your lower lash line. So this one is in the shade Peach Day Litty. Who even makes these names? So yeah, so we're going to start off with this color, and we're going to create like a graphic wing on the top, which I'll be doing in the next step. So I'm going to just start along the lash line again for this. So I'm not pressing too hard on the skin because I'm working on the intensity and I don't want it to, like kind of get too intense or, make it look a little messy. To the shade Orange Daisy, which is like an orange kind of a color. It's more vivid. So we're going to apply that on the middle area, blending that into our peach. Oh, this just screams summer for me, this look. I've just tried to make it look as blended as possible, making it thicker over here. I'm going to use this shade called as Pink Alper Rose. Seriously, like who made these names? They're so hard to pronounce. And I'm gonna pull it out into a wing shape, but pretty bold, I'm gonna keep this as a very bold look. And we're connecting that to our orange and coloring. So now for the graphic liner on the top, I'm gonna use this yellow in the shade Yellow Sunflower, and I'm gonna trace my crease in this upper area over here. So if you have a hooded eye like me, make sure that your eyes are open and you're looking straight into the mirror. So don't lift your eyebrows, that way you'll have a good idea about what the shape is. And this is like the most yellow one ever. I remember I got this Lakme Gelato Collections yellow liner and I struggled because there was like literally no color, and that was like somewhere around 500, 600, 700. It was pretty pricey and it literally was like the most wasteful product. Like it literally had no pigment. I've tried applying it so many times. It's just like nothing. Like I can't even layer it. I can't use it as an eyeshadow base. Nothing. It just doesn't do anything at all. Now I'm gonna use the shade White Lily. It's literally like a white coal. Let's see how this applies. I haven't used the white one. Okay, that's nice. Pretty intense and pigmented. We're gonna flick it out here like a wing. Not bad. I really like it. It's very beautiful. Very intense also. Going for the second layer. That is look number 2 for you using these 5 shades. I think it's like a very coral and very summer, spring kind of appropriate color combination. I'm liking that a lot. It's very beautiful. I really like the way it came out. I felt like the peach alone was a little problematic to use and all the other shades were super easy to use and it just glided on like really well. I am absolutely loving this look too. I think it's a little loud, but it's perfect for something in case you're wearing something very spring-like, So I think it looks perfect for that. Or you can just pick 1 or 2 shades and just create a wing with these colors instead of doing the graphic line. Or you can just do the graphic line in one color and do the lid with just a black, and that's going to look very balanced and also very subtle and very beautiful too. If you wanted a smudge-proof test, I had some color over here which is all dried up and these do not smudge. Okay, for our third look, we're going to do something which is like a little edgy kind of looking. So we're going to use the shade Wine Dahlia. So I'm extending my wing over here and I'm making the outer corner thick, and I'm doing this with my head tilted backwards so I can get a straight line. And now I'm lifting my eyebrows and I'm going very close to my lash line. Fixing the outer wing now. And I'm going to extend my wing here. Once I have the maroon done, I'm going to use the shade Tulip Green, which is like a green kind of a color. And I'm going to create a line right over here. And create this a bit of bend in this place. Once I'm done with the green, I'm going to move on to shade Blue Indigo, which is like a very vivid kind of a blue color. And we're going to use this color in this area of the lower lash line. So the only color that we haven't used is black. So I just want to show you how the pigmentation is. I am going to create a line in the lower side of our maroon. This is look number 3, and I am in love with the combination of the colors and the pull and the shape and just the way these applied on the lid, especially that maroon. It would have been so beautiful, like if I did like an entire wing also with this. Definitely try these out too. Those are my 3 looks using the Swiss Beauty's Color Me Happy eyeliners, and make sure you try these out. You would have seen how well it went on the lid, and I haven't seen a good drugstore kohl pencil, especially with these kind of colors in the Indian market. So if you're looking for anything like that, get your hands on these. You will not regret it. It's such a beautiful way to play with colors, and I just feel like it just kind of amps up your look. And definitely get these. These are so good. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for more, and let me know down in the comment section below on which was your favorite color combination and which look was your most favorite one. So I'll see you guys for another one. Until next time, bye bye.